I've had lunch with you, and as I've been sitting next to you, I might have been thinking, look, I'll try and be nice to this guy, but he's actually a bit of a dickhead. You know, he's not,
I mean, you could.
you were doing that.
It's quite possible. I mean, I cannot confirm or. No.
But that's the life world. It's
Yeah. Derek here from Civic Punks, and I'm here with Nicholas. Nicholas, tell me more about yourself.
My name is Nicholas Gruen. I practice as an economist. I've founded a company called Lateral Economics. I've had a long association really on the fringes of government, first as a staffer, now as someone who writes reports that can influence governments, and also as chairman of the Australian Centre for Social Innovation, where I worked fairly intensively, or where the centre worked pretty intensively on some pretty heavy-duty reimaginings of the way governments could work.
There's one way that you had framed it that I thought was quite helpful for me. It's sort of this idea of comparing life world to systems world. Could you explain a bit more what you meant by that?
The life world is, we're in the life world right now, we're having a conversation, but the system world is out there, if you like. You, the viewer, you are watching, and this is Derek's and my discussion is a bit of an ideological performance. I've obviously got an axe to grind. He's trying to think about stuff, and he's got a book to sell at some stage, and we're putting our ideas into words, and those words can be, then that helps to scale them. And now we're in the system world. Now someone can say, oh, well, that's a Habermas idea, isn't it? Or so this is the system world, which is a set of ideological codes, a set of intellectual codes, all written explicitly in words. And this life world of ours, I've had lunch with you, and I haven't done this, Derek, but as I've been sitting next to you, I might have been thinking, look, I'll try and be nice to this guy, but he's actually a bit of a dickhead. You know, he's not,
I mean, you could.
you were doing that.
It's quite possible. I mean, I cannot confirm or. No.
But that's the life world. It's rougher,
got
it's
messier.
words in it. Well, it's rougher and messier. It's also much finer in many ways, because you're alive to hypocrisy. Our system world is built from hypocrisy. It's built by people who are trying to get your vote, trying to manipulate you. An advertisement is an attempt to manipulate you in some way. Vast amounts of our system world are built by people who are trying to get you to buy a product, vote for somebody, agree with a position, or whatever. And so it's not well equipped to pick up the sorts of cues that we pick up in the life world. And so one of the things about the system world is that it can go completely crazy. And we have examples of that. Just watch an episode of Utopia, and we talked about that.
Great show.
That is an example of perfectly reasonable, decent people sitting around making nonsense of things, talking nonsense, and yet 9 turns to 5 and they go home and they feed their kids and they're doing some useful things, but there isn't a proper anchor to reality. There's nothing you can say that is so outlandish that everyone just says, I'm sorry, you can't do that. And we've seen that in America right now from the Trump administration, where things sort of change every 24 hours and people go out with a straight face and say, oh, well, we started the war in Iran to create regime change, and then the next day they didn't, and on it goes. Those things don't survive in the life world because I need you to pass the salt. There's some basic, or the life world inside a workplace. We're in a newsagent, and one of the newspapers didn't arrive today, and it's going to go broke if we don't solve that problem. So they're just concrete problems coming at us all the time. We're just sort of getting by and solving problems and making things tick over, and that's a sanity-inducing thing.
Well, I think the way I look at it is like the life world is the practical day-to-day real layer, and then the systems world is a layer of abstraction on top of that.
Yeah.
And the systems world is really helpful.
Exactly.
Because that's where we get scale, that's where we
That's
get
exactly
patterns. It's really important. The issue, the issue is that when it becomes disconnected
Yep.
from the life world.
Yeah.
And the other issue is that because of the scale of it, there's a whole market around it. And there's like, you were talking the market of like mission statements.
Exactly.
Missions themselves is a thing.
Yeah.
And the danger is when we become attached to the processes of the systems world without grounding them first in the life world.
And grounding them continually in the life
Continually,
world.
yes. I think that's because I do think a lot of systems. Like, I mean, I come from the systems training world.
They're indispensable. I'm not speaking against them. They can go crazy. That's the problem. Hello, doggy.
Oh, we got a dog here.
Hello.
Hey, we got a friend.
Hello. He's obviously a bit of a hound for publicity. He wants to be on the camera.
Yeah, look at that. So,
There he is. There he is.
Tim Tam, come here. Tim Tam.
Is your son called Tim Tam? Oh, he's not. I thought he was called. Sorry, your dog.
Son, yeah.
I'm sorry. I think Tim Tam's a very cool name for a dog. If I was a dog, I'd want to be called.
we're having a discussion about the future of government.
If I was a dog, I'd want to be called Tim Tam. Good dog. Good dog.
Amazing. So if we were to
That was the life world. You see? We had to keep it together.
That's right.
And we didn't have to pretend. In fact, a great emblem of this that's just occurred to me is when the guy's on the news and he's giving a pompous interview and then his kids come in, remember?
Yeah.
So that's the life world and the system world. And he's so embarrassed that he's got kids and they're not behaving themselves. So that's perfect. This is perfect. Thank you, God.
We'll keep it in. We'll keep it in. Brilliant.
That was the life world intervening, and everything changes. The logic changes.
The
everything
energy
changes. Yeah. It's a dog. We know about dogs. It's I know there's guys anywhere. Exactly what it should be.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Nicholas, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.